board with a 25% surcharge on electricity exports. For the 1.5 million American homes and businesses that Ontario powers, homes and businesses in Minnesota, Michigan, and New York. This surcharge will cost families and businesses in these states up to $400,000 each in every single day. On an average, this will add around $100 per month to the bills of hardworking Americans. Let me be clear. I will not hesitate to increase this charge. If necessary, if the United States escalates, I will not hesitate to shut the electricity off completely. Believe me when I say I do not want to do this. I feel terrible for the American people because it's not the American people who started this trade war. It's one person who's responsible. That's President Trump. I'd rather be working together. I want to sell the U.S. more energy, more electricity, more critical minerals. I want to make Canada and the United States the richest, most successful, safest, most secure two countries on the planet. But as Premier, my number one job is to protect the people of Ontario and in hand protect the people of Canada. I will do whatever it takes. I will fight like I've never fought before to protect Ontario. Friends, none of this makes sense. Costly tariffs against your closest friends and allies do not make sense. The U.S. markets have lost trillions in value. Companies are second-guessing investments into the American economy. American workers' jobs are at risk as we speak right now. Cost of hardworking American families will only go up. It doesn't have to be this way. We are stronger when we work together.
All right, shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. It's the brother Yaquab from the Camp Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I'd like to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do indeed teach and real well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. In today's lesson, as you see, from the video played in the beginning, we're going to go through it and get some precepts off of that. But hey, things are about to get a lot harder in America, man. All right, a lot harder. A lot of things are about to get more expensive. Salakia, a lot more households are about to be overthrown. Okay, because of prices. Okay, and you also are going to have it where a lot of people are going to start, struggling a lot harder. Okay, let me grab this. We're going to start off on this, and then we're going to play back the video. All right, because this is what's coming. This is what's coming, and nobody's going to be able to stop it, man, because this is the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21, it says, "Behold, victuals, which goes into provisions, also known as, food and things like that, shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case." So you see, food is at an okay price right now. Gas is reasonable. Everyone's able... everyone is resurfacing from not being able to pay their bills a few years ago. When Biden was in office, a lot of things were higher. Gas was higher, and you people wanted this, man. You people of America, you guys wanted this. Everyone that voted Trump in, you voted Trump in thinking that Trump was going to be the savior. Trump was going to be the one that was going to make America great again and bring it back and better. But in all reality, that's the false narrative that these elites push. These elites gave you that false hope that Trump was going to save the day, which in all actuality, Trump is about to run America way deeper than Biden did, man. All right, it's not about Trump or Biden, but it's about the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It says, "They shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth." So you people think yourselves to be in a good case, but evils are growing upon the earth, man. All right, you think everything is good. You think everything is, kosher. One day you're going to walk into the store. A slice of turkey is going to be $100. A loaf of bread is going to be $300, which sounds far-fetched now, but wait until we're in that time. Wait until that day, okay? It says, "And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion," all right? The sword, famine, we know famine as well, okay? The sword, and it's like evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. You have a famine also that's coming. Yeah, you're going to have a famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but you're also going to have a famine of actual food, man. Okay, take this into account. You're going to have a famine of food. And they said this about, 2-3 years ago, that there was a wheat shortage, egg shortage. You have a lot of these chickens dying off, and it's going to move to the beef. Okay, that's why they're printing artificial meats and stuff now, man. because these devils know that they have a plan and they're going to execute their plan to the T. Okay? Never let a good crisis go to waste, is as these devils say, man. All right? Famine and great confusion. And a lot of great confusion is going on, especially in America right now, because a lot of these people voted Donald Trump in expecting a different outcome than where we're at today and where we're at right now. And on March 4th, you had tariffs that were starting on the U.S., but people aren't feeling the effects of it now. No one is feeling the effects of it just as yet. Okay, but in the days to come, the weeks to come, and even the months to come, man, you're about to start seeing a lot of uproars and uprising of these people, man, because the people are not going to be able to afford groceries and be able to pay their rent or their mortgage, whatever the case may be. Okay, and the Lord is doing that. And it goes on to say, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So you're going to have a lot of people on this earth that's going to die of starvation, man. You're going to pine away. Your body's going to eat at itself. You're going to be malnourished. You're not going to be able to have strength, man. All right? And let's say you do get your hands on some food, your body's going to be too weak to even pick it up and eat it, man. You're not going to have enough time to digest it and get the nutrients out of it, man. So the Lord, this is in the Bible, man. The Lord said, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So a lot of people that's on this earth right now is going to die of starvation, man. This is the God Shemi Hawashai, all right? Yahweh Shemi Hawashai is a God that's terrible, all right? All right, the Lord is full of terror. The Lord can have you die of starvation, and many people that's on this earth is going to die of starvation, man. It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So you're going to have a time of Jacob's trouble, which is on its way, man. With everything that's going on now, Jacob's trouble is not around. I mean, not too far around the corner, Salakia. But, and it says, shall the sword destroy. You're going to have a lot of people killing each other with the modern day gun, all right? Esau and his military, man, all right? You're going to have a lot of people just dying left and right. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. You're going to have people perishing, and nobody's going to be able to plan funerals for them. This is going to be a time like never before, because the times that we're coming into, you heard what this man said. They're trying to make America and Canada the two greatest countries, but we know, according to the will of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, that's not going to happen, man. All right, that's not going to happen. It says, for the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down. The earth is going to be destroyed, man. Not the whole earth, but, cities are going to be, in rubble, okay? And the city shall be cast down. You're going to have a lot of people. A lot of these cities are going to be dormant of people, man. People are not going to be in a lot of these cities because there's going to be people, trying to kill one another, grape one another, all these different types of things. And the prophets are warning you now, because when these times come to pass, you people are going to seek the prophets, man. You might see this video or other brothers' video all around the world, scroll past it. They crazy, they ain't talking about nothing. But when this time comes, man, through the Spirit, you people are going to know. The Lord's going to tap everyone's spirit, and you're going to know, hey, I need to find the prophets. I need to find those men that's been saying the things that we're going through now. Salakia, excuse me. The things that we're going through now, we need to find those men that's been prophesying that in their power's name, And people are going to be coming to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, seek the names of the Lord, man. Okay, and now is the time for talking, but pretty soon it's not going to be a time of talking. All right, the Lord said he's going to withdraw wit, okay? Going into the knowledge, meaning his men, his prophets off the scene, man. Okay, and let me play some more of this. Play some back.
25% surcharge on electricity exports. For the 1.5 million American homes and businesses that Ontario powers, homes and businesses in Minnesota, Michigan, and New York. This surcharge will cost families and businesses in these states up to $400,000 each in every single day. On an average, this will add around $100 per month to the bills of hardworking Americans.
Even that alone, man, the extra $100. You have a lot of people that are surviving off of that extra $100, man. All right. Primarily, Jake, you don't see a lot of these heathens and these Edomites doing it, but even then, a lot of these heathens are not well off too as well, man. Okay, that extra $100, you have people that put that in gas, they use that for groceries. You got to think of people that have children. All right, the times that we're coming into is about to get a lot harder, and it's going to start small, because Esau deals with gradualism, and with that gradualism is going to come more tariffs, more expenses, more taxes. As they're saying, man, you just listen.
Be clear, I will not hesitate to increase this charge. If necessary, if the United States escalates, I will not hesitate to shut the electricity off completely. Believe me.
Look, and you see that. He said if the United States hesitates, but, and with this devil Trump in office, when Trump got in office, this man was signing a whole bunch of executive orders, man. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Not even, the devil damn near not even looking at him, just signing. He signed over 100 executive orders within the first 4 days of him being in office, man. Okay, so this devil Trump isn't gonna push back, and Trump isn't the one calling the shots. You got these high elites, man. They control him, they run him, they rule him. They tell him, hey, you sign this, you sign that. Don't do this, don't do that. You're going to be the face of the NWO, man, and that's their agenda. All right.
When I say I do not want to do this, I feel terrible for the American people, because it's not the American people who started this trade war.
Hey, and it's not Donald Trump who started this either, or Joe Biden. It's Yahweh Bashimi Hawashai. Okay? The Lord is doing this for what? He's speeding up the times for the elect's sake. The times that we're in, the Lord is doing this for the elect's sake. Because if the Lord didn't do this, Esau would destroy the world, himself, and everyone else, man. All right? So to prevent that, what is the Lord doing? Speeding up the times. If you're paying attention, you look around. We're in March of 2025, man. All right? March of 2025. I feel like 2025 just started not even 3 weeks ago, man. This is how you know that Yahweh Shemi Yahushua is moving, and it's beautiful to see, because what does that mean, brothers? We almost out of here. This truth that we've been laboring in for years, brothers, hey, we're almost out of here, man. The Lord is showing us he's on our side. He's got our back. How? Through prophecy, through what's going on in the world. And even though the prophets don't have the easiest life or the best life, we still get blessed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. The Lord shows us the prophecies coming to pass day by day, and that gives us comfort. That helps us rejoice. That helps us know, hey, the Lord didn't forget about us, man. All right, the Lord is sending these things. Brothers are gonna see death left and right, front and center, but it's not gonna come near them. It's not gonna affect them, because brothers have Yahweh Shemi Yahushua on their side. The Lord is gonna make sure that brothers in their household and their children are protected, man. All right.
To one person who's responsible. That's President Trump. I'd rather be working together. I want to sell the...
Which they're going to blame Trump, because he is the so-called face of the the country America, man. He's the president, so the blame is going to be on him.
U.S. more energy, more electricity, more critical minerals. I want to make Canada and the United States the richest, most successful, safest, most secure 2 countries on the planet.
You see, and this devil said that's what he wants to do, but hey, how about Shemi Yahushua has other plans, man. The Lord has other plans for this country and other plans for this land of America, also known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, man.
But as Premier, my number one job is to protect the people of Ontario and in hand protect the people of Canada. I will do whatever it takes. I will fight like I've never fought before to protect Ontario. Friends, none of this makes sense. Costly tariffs against your closest friends and allies do not make sense. The U.S. markets have lost trillions in value. Companies are second-guessing investments into the American economy. American workers' jobs are at risk as we speak right now. Cost of hardworking American families will only go up. It doesn't have to be this way. We are stronger when we work together.
Hey, this devil said it doesn't have to be this way, but it's going to be this way, devil. Because primarily, realistically, all these devils don't want to see these kingdoms go to waste, man. All these devils want their empire to rule, and these heathens as well. Salakia, these heathens and these devils, man, they want their kingdom to go on forever. Okay, all right. These heathens, Salakia, these devils, they lay awake at night, knowing like, yo, our kingdom is failing. Like, how do we stop this? What do we do? These devils are doing everything that they can, and they can't stop it, man. It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. Nobody's going to be out here cutting the grass and maintaining the earth, keeping it looking pretty the way it is now. The tree shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. A lot of places are going to be desolate of men. Okay? A lot of people are going to be, especially a lot of these heathens, they're going to go back to their own homeland, their own countries where they're from. All right? They're going to say, to hell with America. America is a scam anyway. They were taught lies that the streets were paved with gold. They came over here and realized, you got to pave the streets with the gold. You know what I'm saying? You got to pave it. All right? It says, all places shall be desolate of men. Lord say, all places shall be desolate of men. Okay, let me grab this. grab this Salakia. Oh, I'm looking for this. I know it's right. Come on, let me grab this. I know I can grab it. Two. Can't find it right now. Let me get back on this. But the Lord was basically going into, there shall be left two to a city. She's just going to show you how desolate is going to be of men and of people. A man is going to desire to hear a man's voice. It's like Ezra 16:27 says, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. Men are going to be wishing that they could see one another because it's going to get so bad out here. A lot of people are going to be put to death. People are going to leave the country. All right, you're really going to have nothing but Jake here, man. All right, Jake going to be getting slaughtered in the streets. Jake going to be trying to loot. And what did Trump say back then when he was in office? When the looting starts, the shooting starts. So these devils already have it in their mind and in their heads that, hey, this is we're going to do what we have to do to make sure we keep control. And also, this is ushering in the MOTB because as prices get higher, all right, prices get higher, things get more expensive, people are struggling more. What are they going to do? They're going to offer us a solution to everything. Hey, okay, you want regular prices that you were used to in 2020. You want lower, and you want better rent and all these different things. Okay, we have the solution, which is this little chip right here. All right, just insert it, and everything's gonna be all good. Okay, these devils are doing this purposely now. You got to see this through the spirit because they're doing this now to ultimately bring in their solution. Okay, it says, oh, Shalakia, it was right here in this verse. I wasn't reading down. I was just going with the spirit is going, but it was right here in this verse. It says, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick growth and in the clefts of the rocks. You're gonna have people that are gonna be left, but they're gonna be hiding, man. Men are not gonna be. I heard this roaming the streets like how you see now. You're not gonna have people, just willingly talking to people how they are now, man, because people are gonna be afraid of each other in that day, man. The spirit that the Lord is gonna have in this earth is gonna be like a terrible spirit. A lot of people are gonna be afraid to even speak to other people because you don't know if that person is gonna be trying to rob you, grape you, possibly eat you, man. In that time, people are gonna be starving so bad they're gonna turn to eat one another as they did in the old days. There's the stories with the 2 women and their children. All right, women ate their children. Okay, and that's coming back, but on a larger scale now. You got some families that got 1 Jake mom and 9 children, man. Dad nowhere to be found. What do you think she's gonna do when she's hungry? She's starving. No one wants to help her. She can't get her hands on food. Her children gonna start to look like chicken in that day, man. Okay. It says, as in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword, man. So these are the scriptures, right? The earth is definitely going to be desolate of men and desolate of people. Okay, the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. So no one's gonna, like we said, no one's gonna just be roaming around. A lot of these trees and plants are gonna be overgrown because no one is gonna till the earth. All right, if you've seen one of those zombie games that's on a PlayStation, man, I believe it's either Left 4 Dead or World War Z, one of the two. You're going through a city, or Slovakia, even The Walking Dead. That game, you're going through a city and there's nothing but vineyards and big bushes everywhere throughout the city. Downtown in the main areas, man. Okay. It says, the virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms, the woman shall mourn having no husbands, the daughter shall mourn having no helpers, because in this time you're gonna also have World War III in the midst. Okay, that's why also earlier in the scripture it says, death, famine, and great confusion shall grow upon the earth. You're gonna have a lot of during this time. World War III is going on, famine's going on, terror's going on. Esau is making sure he hits everyone from all angles, causing this chaos, so he can so-called bring the solution to this chaos, man. Okay. which, like we said before, we know it's going to be their beast system, the MOTB. This devil's going to try to sneak his way in here like, hey, I got the solution, okay? But a lot of you women, the men are going to die here. There's only going to be really the elect men, all right? Men that serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai left here, especially in Babylon, man. Because majority of these men are getting shipped off to war. A lot of men are going to be casted into prisons. A lot of men are going to be put to death by the sword, starvation. However, the Lord has their lot planned out, all right? And it's gonna be nothing left but men of the Lord out here, man. And a lot of you women, the way you guys act, all right, which is not bashing women. We have sisters in this truth too, but a lot of these women act, man. A lot of y'all ain't getting saved, man. And there's gonna be women that the Lord have mercy on. To receive mercy, you got to be merciful. But the Lord is gonna let brothers know which females to take in and which ones to not take in, man. But majority of you women gonna be left out there. Okay. It says, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. So hear these things and understand this, man. All right, because we're coming into that time and we're in that time as well. Okay. You have the time now where things are kind of cheap, but in the coming days, coming weeks, coming months, you people are about to feel it, man. You Americans are about to feel it, and it's going to hit hard. It says, understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, receive it. Okay? Receive the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. How does the Lord speak? Through his men, his prophets. When brothers are bringing out these videos and brothers are letting the world know, and the congregation know, hey, this is what's coming. Prepare, bunker down, pray more, fast more, get in the spirit, because the Lord is about to unleash all hell on this place, man. Okay? It says, receive it. Believe not the gods, the powers of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So the plagues draw nigh. They're not slack, man. The plagues, the tariffs, all the things that the Lord are sending, man, they're near. And they're here. They're at the door. Okay? It's not going to fail. Okay? When the Lord sends a plague down here, man, it's not returning unto him void. It's not. The plague is going to accomplish what the Lord sent it to do. Okay? And there's going to be plagues upon plagues. And I'm going to get this. It says, and when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. When a woman is giving birth, the closer she is to giving that birth, the contractions get stronger and stronger, and the pain level increases. That's the same thing that's going on in this world. As our Lord Yahweh Shai is getting closer to coming, man, the plagues and the downfall of this place is nearer and nearer. And that's happening through the prophets, the men. All right, the kingdom of heaven is within the Lord's, it starts within us. And brothers, by prophesying, we're ushering in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We're bringing forth that this to come, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. And that's what's going on now. You have it on a small scale, but pretty soon, man, your heart watchers will be out of here by then. But think about, if we're here, a year from now, man, how things are gonna be, man. That you can't even fathom that, because it's like, yo, it's getting bad now, but how much more worse can it get, man? Which brothers not worried, because we got Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but it's a sight to see, man. This is the Lord's movie. It says, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. And you see that with tariffs, with bills, with everything, man. People getting evicted. They're slowing down on the food stamps, changing the requirements. They're about to stop it, man. Housing is about to close in 2026. So you got a lot of things that Esau is just coming down with on all angles, man. And if you're not prepared, you don't have your Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai with you, you're gonna get caught up in it, and you're gonna get swept off your feet, man. Caught off guard. It says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth." And evil goes into bad times. And these bad times be as pilgrims upon the earth. Brothers are going to be traveling. What does a pilgrim do? Travel. He doesn't have a set dwelling place, a set home. These brothers are going to be on the move, solely moving off of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the Lord said, what? My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. All right, this is why this is the message is going out. It would behoove you to receive it and to take it. Hey, fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, keep the commandments and serve the Lord and seek the Lord. Because in the times that we're coming into, man, all right, things are about to get very detrimental. Scripture said the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. A lot of these things are going to catch people off guard when they least expect it, man. Okay, so seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and take heed. Okay, things are about to get a lot more expensive out here and a lot worse. And you want to make sure you're on your A game with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai so you don't get caught up in this, man. As I speak to you brothers, I speak to myself. You brothers and sisters out there listening, I speak to myself. You know, so Yahweh out the lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakahakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do indeed teach and read well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful that scattered abroad. Until next time, I do say shalom and a Bible ball soon.